there, my name is Kelly Dale with Off the Beaded Path, and this is my 2018 Bead and Button haul. So a few weeks ago, we come back from Bead and Button and had a fabulous time. So I wanted to show you guys just a little taste of some things that I purchased at this show and let you know some of these vendors that I purchased some of this stuff from so that you can check these out for yourself, because I met some really great new designers, bought a few kits, bought a brand new tool, and that's what I'll start off with. So one of the things that really caught my eye at the show was a jig, a wire jig. Now this jig was made by a lady named Brenda, and the jig basically is called Now That's a Jig. The really cool thing about this jig, now first of all, I'm going to tell you, this is not a jig that, you know, just a normal hobbyist would purchase, because it was really expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is the Deluxe Jig, and let me show you. Okay, so this is the lady, whoop, right here. This is the lady who invented the jig right here. The cool thing about it is, oh, and there you go, so you can see all the different things there. You can really make some cool things with this jig. But it is actually a metal jig that clamps to your table, and instead of having pegs that you just stick down in like a regular jig, it actually has screws that you screw down in so that your pegs don't move. So you can literally do all your wire working onto the peg and not worry about your pegs coming out as you're working, or those pegs kind of moving. So that was my, I guess, the biggest purchase I made at the show was this jig, because I thought it was so cool. Now from there, it was just fun things, quick fun things. So first of all, let me show you our bags. Our bags were really cool. They gave us these really cool burlap style bags, and they were really, really fun to work with and to carry around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort through my stuff here real quick and then get it together so I can show you all in one big. So for my first day at, well no, my second day at the show, I took a class from Helena Tang Lim, and it was the Renaissance cuff bracelet. So here was the really cool class that I took, and I actually have my centerpiece finished but not the rest of it. So this, I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to take a class from Helena, do it, because she was fantastic. I learned a lot from Helena, and she was just a joy to be around. The next thing I purchased was some actual kits. Now, first thing I will tell you is please don't ask me to teach these to you, because you'll need to actually go to the designer to purchase kits, patterns, anything like that, because I can't teach these on my videos. So the first two kits I purchased on Thursday night on the show floor. This first one here is called the Carnival Bracelet. And then the second one was the Tigress bracelet, or necklace, I'm sorry. I purchased both of these from Lisa. And these are really cool. They actually come in a little DVD case, and all your little beads are kind of tacked in place on these little DVD cases. So this was the first thing I bought. The next kit I bought was from my friend Megan Savers. She actually runs the Peacock Bead Shop right here. You can find her on Etsy, but these earrings I absolutely fell in love with, and this is actually a really pretty pink version. So if you see me wearing those soon, because it was awesome. And let me show you her contact info here. There is her website and her email address, so that you will have that. I then purchased more kits, like I need more kits. Okay, these were by Charlene Abrams, and there is her email address there. But I purchased these spike earrings. This, I think it's called, it's either Lighty or Leedy. I'm not really sure, but it was this really cool dimensional pendant. And this has got lots of browns, this version. And then this one here as well. And I actually am hoping that these two will kind of go together, so that way. So those are the 3 kits I purchased from Charlene Abrams. And then I purchased one more kit from Leslie V Designs, the Elephant Walk Pendant. Okay, so Leslie V Designs, there's that. And let me see here. Here we go. There is her website there, so you can see that. But this one was a really beautiful cubic right angle weave pendant, so I'm excited to do that one. And that was all of my big stuff that I purchased. So now let me show you my smaller purchases. Next on my purchase list were these really cool Toho Needles. They come in 10s and 11s. And I bought these because we actually used them at the Toho booth and they were amazing. So I just got these in store. I'm going to do another video, a different video, but I just wanted you to see these new needles. After that, I purchased this amazingly beautiful piece of art. This is by a lady named Nikki Thornburg at Thornburg Bead Studio. And Nikki does some amazing lampwork pieces. So you can kind of see it's pretty substantial. It's a substantial size piece when you see it in my hand. And it's really, really a nice piece. I loved this piece. So here was my, that one. Okay, then this was one of my favorite things I bought at the show. Okay, so this is from Spirit Check Glass Buttons, Beads, and Findings. And here is her contact information that you would need there. But from her, I purchased these beautiful check glass. They're actually supposed to be buttons, but the shank is off of them, so they're cabochons. But I think I paid maybe $14 or $15 for a sheet of these. So I purchased these and these from her as well. And I loved these. They look like sunflowers, but any way you turn them, you get a really cool different color. And again, both of these sheets were the same price. And I purchased these again from this Spirit Check Glass Buttons, Beads, and Findings. From T-Beads, here, I'll show you this side as well. I purchased some awesome beads. Now, I'm not sure if you say golem or gollum. This is how the name is here. But this was a beautiful ceramic pendant. I purchased that one and this one in the pendant section. Okay. And then I purchased lots of beads that go with different things. I pretty much tried to buy pairs of everything because I thought they were so gorgeous. So here were all of these. And then all of these as well. So you can see they're just some really, really pretty pieces. I loved these. I thought they were just so pretty. I bought a bunch of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. I thought they went really well with this pendant. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with those yet. But I thought, well, if nothing else, they'll make lots of beautiful earrings. And again, those came from tbeads.com. So the next thing I purchased was from Becky Haley at Whim Beads. You can find her online as well, but they were these beautiful, I'm going to call them mermaid scales because fish scales just doesn't sound as pretty. So these are my mermaid scale cabochons that I purchased. I got 4 of these from Becky that I thought they were just so super pretty. And then really the only other thing I purchased was from Beyond Beadery, and I purchased some beautiful spike Swarovski beads, and then I purchased some chatons, 8mm chatons that I'd never seen this color before. This is a Siam Glacier chaton, and it was just really, really pretty. So again, all this came from beyondbeatery.com, and these two were an 18mm in these. So the only other thing that I really picked up at Bead Button, and it was actually a freebie, was this bag of crystals we got from firemountaingems.com. They came free at the Meet the Teachers reception, so that was given to us for free. And the only other thing that I bought, and I honestly didn't buy it at the bead store or at the bead show, but it was awesome. You know, especially if you're traveling a lot and you're on a plane and it can get hot in the plane and all that kind of stuff. And when you travel, sometimes you just don't feel fresh. I actually found Secret now has came out with a little on-the-go deodorant thing, and I was like, this is amazing. So this is the only other thing that I actually got while I was on the trip, because I thought this was just so cool, and it came in quite handy actually. So that was the only other thing I've got. But I will say that this year was a load of fun. If I got to meet you at the show, let me just tell you what a privilege it was to meet all of you. You guys were so fun to meet and take pictures with. So thank you so much for coming up to me and grabbing me and telling me who you were and introducing yourself. And if you've never been to Bead Button, be sure to put it on your bucket list, because it is such a fun time, and it's a great time where you're actually with tons of people who love to do what you do, because sometimes we get that in the real world, but you know, only really a couple of times a year do you get with that many people who love to do the same thing. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.